This is a yoga massage sequence designed to support the fluidity of movement in the shoulder, arm, and wrists. And I'm Leslie. And I'm Leslie Wright. I'm going to begin by putting the balls in my upper back, in my trapezius muscles, and pausing here for a moment just to lean in and survey the lay of the land, which on me is very rocky. Take a deep breath. When I did this first last year in Toronto, I took the balls, put them against behind my shoulders. I sort of threw myself against the wall with a little too much gusto and ricocheted off the wall, yelping. So learning in the first 5 seconds of using these, if you can't breathe, nice, comfortable inhalations, then we're in too far. We're in too deep, and we have to reduce pressure or move the balls. Here we can chug up and down, cross-fibering against the direction of the trapezius in this tissue, and pausing and shimmying side to side, now moving with the grain of the fibers. Ironing out, tacking into the supraspinatus. Good. On me, this is an audible kind of activity. I can hear a lot of the speed bumps from fascia. I think that over years of my sitting at the library table slouching has gotten thicker and ropier. And the massage over the course of the year has begun to really loosen things up, getting some circulation and breaking down adhesions. This is stripping. Go in the direction of the grain of the muscle. Next, I'm going to take the yoga balls and place them in my upper back, right between my shoulder blades. And pause here for a moment of some sustained compression. The balls are pressing into part of my back where I tend to slouch and round when I'm lost in thought, and the pressure of the balls feels very pleasant. Scrolling up and down, getting into the middle trapezius and more into rhomboids and erectors. Right? These are muscles that hold on to the scapula and which can get sticky. I found that taking a big breath, inhaling, stretching arms apart, and then exhaling, drawing arms across the body, inhaling, opening, and exhaling, drawing arms across, stretching trapezius and the rhomboids, assists in getting some mobility into the scapula. You can hold on to the shoulders, take a few breaths. And it's an exercise which supports doing the eagle arms, the positions for eagle arms in yoga poses. Next, I'd like to take the balls, and this is to go after the deltoid. I'm going to take them, position them horizontally on the wall, and then lean in and pause a moment. Look at the texture of this tissue, which on me is tight, achy, particularly when rubbing into the little attachment, that little bone. Scrolling up and down, stripping the muscle, pausing here, and then practicing a technique called contract and relax. I'm going to abduct, press my arm into the wall, contracting the deltoid. Take a breath, and then release. And the balls can sink in. Just a few more layers of fibers deeper. Pausing again, let's try pressing. I'm abducting the arm into the wall. This is one of the major moves for the arms in Warrior 2. The deltoid's a primary mover. And release. I have found, I think, with my yoga students, that developing this sense of awareness of this part of their body and doing the warrior arms, they have a sense of what needs to be working and what maybe need not be working in the pose. It's been helpful to clarify. Of course, I would do the other side, but I want to demonstrate using the yoga balls to massage the arms. Placing toted balls on the table, going after the extensor muscles, which are tired for me from typing, doing other kinds of activities, and using the top hand just to assist, perhaps a little bit of pressure, and scrolling up and down the bones of the forearm. You can stretch your hands apart and activate some of these extensor muscles. Relax the hand. Perhaps pivot and get into another part of the arm bone, the ulna, and or just supinate and pronate the arm while scrolling, really scrubbing in to the tissue here. Good. Lastly, I'd like to have a look at the wrists. There's a technique we can use called skin rolling, and I have discovered that it's very pleasant and helpful to press the balls into the tissue of particularly my wrists and begin to stir up and get some heat and circulation into this area. We hold our hands in flexion, doing practically everything, typing, scratching the cat, driving, and we go to yoga class and ask students to explore this extreme stretch. And when I started yoga, this was I found particularly challenging, but the massage, we have, it's after some bands of tissue, the retinaculum that's here and here, and I have discovered that just a bit of pressure, twisting, right, is improving and has improved over time the ability for the tissues to slide easily against each other. Good. So when we go into a downward dog or a plank, this can prove to be beneficial. Plus you get a pink wrist. I'm going to sign off for now and then of course go do my other side. Thank you.